2 years ago, when I left crypto to go to Google for a couple of years, I thought, okay, it's still early in crypto, and probably if I come back 2 years later, it's still early. Yeah, yeah, and I think the same way. You know, the web started like in the early 90s, but then you didn't get kind of like the companies that use the web to the fullest. Like, I don't know, you can think of Uber or Amazon. It took them quite a while to get developed. So right now we don't even know what are the best use cases or the best value captures that are gonna happen from this new paradigm. Right now, the obvious use case, the one that is used the most for normal people, is Bitcoin as a store of value. That I think that's a really compelling use case, especially right now where some jurisdiction may have capital control issues like Argentina or other, and as countries get more and more debt, they may increase more and more the amount of taxation that they do to their residents. So having like this Swiss account that is digital, that nobody can seize, and that you can just keep the password of your mind. So it's not like gold that before, when it was banned in the US, you know, if you try to live with it, they just seize it from you, or the same happened in Europe. So Bitcoin value proposition is really appealing right now, especially if you look at the market cap of gold. Right now it's like 10 trillion, and Bitcoin is half a trillion. So even if Bitcoin just does half of what gold does, even if Bitcoin has other use cases, many, even if Bitcoin just does half of what gold does, it still has like a 10x to go. This is not investment advice, but it's just thinking about the markets. And then the Swiss account market is of course also huge, and many people also use things like real estate in Canada and other places to also store their wealth. So as a store of wealth, I think that use case is already here. Then there's going to be so many different use cases. One of them, for example, gaming, where you can own the collectibles, and you can, for all like digital cards, for example, MLB or NBA. Mark Cuban, for example, is thinking now a lot about how to create these non-fungible tokens that is kind of, instead of having your baseball card you have like this provable NFT on the blockchain that kind of says, okay, this is the only card of Kobe Bryant in the world, so you can be the only person that owns it, and then you can resell it or so. There is also this digital art ecosystem developing on Ethereum, where instead of physical art, it's all digital, and virtual creators are creating pieces of art on the blockchain, and you can see some examples of this on Super Rare, for example, that is doing quite well, and some pieces of art are being sold by millions or more, and some of these authors are now making a living out of. I also think the same way the Web 2.0 turn everyone into a creator, a publisher, a YouTuber, a podcaster, the Web3 is going to turn everyone into an investor. So you'll participate in all the things you're interested in, and you'll get rewarded. Right now, this year, if you have used Ethereum or DeFi, you got like $6,000 amounting just for being a user. They call it airdrops, so they give tokens for people that have used the product. So you could have gotten more money than the stimulus checks that they sent this year. Uniswap, 1inch, they gave like a few $1,000. Yeah.